Hi guys, it's your girl Kisei. I'm back again for Artistic Behavior LLC, and right now I'm going to do the proper removal of makeup. Now, so many times I run into women and they're like, they buy all this makeup, they're so excited, and then I'm like, okay, so what are we taking it off with? And they're like, what? I'm like, how do we take this off at night? And it's usually like, well, I don't. Or some of them say, I do a face wipe. Or some of them it's like, I just wash my face when I get in the shower. Okay, great. So, how are you taking it off when you get in the shower? With water? Or with your body soap? Their bar soap, they're just taking it off. Or with alcohol. I've heard, you don't even understand how much I've heard. But, I'm not here to judge until after I tell you what to do. Then I'm here to judge you. But, I'm not here to judge. I just want you to know how to do it properly. So there is a proper way to remove your makeup each night. You should be removing, now if you have on a full face of makeup, like right now I have on a full face of makeup. I have on foundation, highlight, contour, and blush. Okay, I don't have any eyes or anything on, but I do have a full face of complexion on. So right now I'm going to remove it. I'm using some makeup remover. This is an oil-based 2-in-1 makeup remover cleanser. But if you're kind of OCD like myself, this is not going to hit it. Now, don't get me wrong. We got those lazy nights where, it's just not going to happen. You've been up all night. When I tell you I'm that girl I talk about all the time. I'm not going to say all the time, but, you can definitely bet at least once a month I fall asleep with my makeup on. So, I'm not, I get it. So, you want to remove your makeup. And if you have on your eyeshadow, this is the time you want to remove your eyeshadow as well. You want to always make sure you're removing any kind of substance that you have on your eyelashes. If you have on, especially, waterproof mascara, any kind of mascara, that stuff has alcohol in it. So you want to take that off your lashes. You want to think of your eyelashes are very gentle. And they're not forgiving like your hair, so they're a little bit more, they're more fragile than your regular hair. So, ooh, that was scary. So you want to make sure that you are removing the hair from there. The makeup from there. Using an oil base is awesome because you're giving it a light coating, conditioning, and helping them hydrate. All right. So now that I did that, I just don't, in my head, I don't like this. And, a good oil base gets all that stuff off, but I'm still just neurotic. This is still too dirty for me to use my Clarisonic. So now I'm using the cleansing water. This is called Dermaclear. This is from Dr. Jart. I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to remove the makeup remover. Alright. I'm taking that. Guys, you want to make sure you're taking this stuff off because I don't know where people think this stuff goes on their face if you go to sleep with it on. It doesn't disappear. It's there. So you gotta take it off, alright? You gotta take it off. Now, this is still dirty, okay? So this will be all on your bed, all on your pillowcase if you slept with this. Disgusting. Yeah. So now I'm gonna take my Clarisonic. I'm taking my Clarisonic. And right now I have on a deep pore cleansing brush. Depending on the skin type, this could be a little aggressive. This one is a little aggressive for me, but I'm using it for right now just because I don't feel like I want to get the other one. So I'm just going to wet this up. Now normally I would be in the shower doing this. But I'm not. And I'm going to take, I love this face wash. Now this face wash, this is prime example of why you should not judge a book by its cover. So you see the cover of it right now, this is darker. This is a tester size, but this bottle itself is darker than the full size. The full size is a clear bottle. Comes in, it's clear like this, but the wash itself is black. So when it first came out, I was just like, nah, that's not looking like something I want to use on my face. Like I said, judging a book by a cover, just because it didn't look fun. I don't know. So, I love this cleanser. Okay, this is from Peter Thomas Roth. This is Irish Moor Mud Purifying Cleansing Gel. It dissolves pore clogging oil, impurities, helps smooth skin texture, with anti-aging Irish Moor mud, hijiki, seawood volcanic ash, lactic acid, salicylic acid, tea tree oil, and willow bark for all skin types. Now, if I had to judge this based on what I just read, I would assume it's for somebody with a more oily skin with the lactic, salicylic, the tea tree oil, and willow bark. Those are really things that those are really like BHAs are good for balancing out oil. But the first time I used it, I realized that I didn't feel like how I thought I would feel. I would absolutely refer this to anybody. Now, if you're more dry, I would do this more as a purifying cleansing and alternate it with something else. But this is amazing. So I'm going to take my Clarisonic. I'm just going to take and just put, I'll put too much on, it's going to be nasty. And now I'm going to turn this on. Now the Clarisonic is such an awesome tool. It has a smart technology. So, you know, I'm moving it around on this specific place on my face. But when it's time for you to move to the next phase of your face, it's going to beep and let you know. So you just want to stay in the same area until it beeps like it just did. So now I'm going to move to the next section of my face. And I'm just moving these around. Moving it around. Now, this is such a great technology. Now, when you're using this, is going to get your face cleaner, 5 times cleaner than anything you could do with your hands. Now, when you're using your hands, you are basically just moving it around, kind of putting stuff back into your pores, which will also make your pores appear a lot bigger. All right. So with this, what has the vibrations on it, this is going to scare that dirt to the top of your pores, and it's going to sweep it out. Now, if you're kind of crazy like me, I just like to do it again. Look at that. Look at that dirty. Look how dirty that brush is. Oh. I'm just going to do it again. That's because I start to think that it didn't get all the dirt. So it's only for a minute or something like that. I'm just going to do this. So yeah, it's going to sweep out. So it's going to help to clean out the pores. Now, people always say, you know, when I ask them, are you using an exfoliator? And they're like, well, I use the Clarisonic. So Clarisonic is going to gently exfoliate. But for older skin, you know, like myself, my skin is 42. For older skin, you're going to still want to use a weekly exfoliating treatment in some kind of acid, whether it be lactic acid, malic acid, glycolic acid, citric acid. I would say, depending on the level of your sensitivity, is going to determine what acid you want to use on your face. If you're more sensitive, you're going to want to just basically even go with an enzyme or a lactic acid. Those are going to be more your gentle exfoliators. But exfoliating, when you start to get a little older, your manual exfoliator, and then when I say manual, that's a whole nother video again. When I say manual, I mean think of like your St. Ives, your scrubs or such. Those are just regular scrubs. They don't have any kind of enzymes or any kind of acids in them. So those work great for the younger skin. Now, for a second, if I was in a shower, I would just rinse this off my face. Since I'm not in a shower, I'm just going to use some cleansing water, the same water I was using earlier from Dr. Jart, and I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this off my face. Now, for a younger skin, that exfoliator works awesome. It works really well to remove, you know, old skin, because when you're younger, the skin is just moving and turning over. When you start to get a little older, the skin is not as responsive. It takes a little longer for those cells to turn over. So by using an enzyme or an acid, you're actually encouraging the skin to turn over faster. You're going to remove that old dry skin and reveal that nice glowy supple skin. Who doesn't want to glow when we grow up? So many times women come to me and they're like, what can you do for dull, dry skin? And then I ask them, when was the last time you exfoliated? And they're like, well, the doctor told me not to. And I'm like, oh girl, yes you should. I don't know why doctors tell people not to. Now, I definitely am real skeptical about what you exfoliate with, depending on your skin type. Now, you know, I wouldn't give most people what I use on my face to exfoliate, only because what I use is a little aggressive. But my skin is also, you know, I'm about the skincare life. So if you're somebody new, just getting into skincare, I certainly wouldn't give you the same thing. I wouldn't give you the same thing that I wouldn't give you the same thing I would use on my face. I'm just going to go one more time just because I seen a little residue, and the residue is not, I'm not about that residue life. So, one more time, and we should be nice and clean. Now, guys, you just know, like, this is all going to be stuff that is on your pillowcase, on your face. And like I said, this stuff doesn't go away. I don't know what people think this makeup, if it just wipes away. Some of it will be on your pillowcase, but a lot of it will be on your skin. You know? So, you want to make sure you're removing everything. Alright? Alright, so here we go. Here we go. I'm about that life. Alright, so now toning. Toning is most important. And if you know who you're talking to, it all depends on how, you know, if you like if people like toner. I love a toner, okay? Toner is going to put that pH balance back in. Especially if you're like a dry person using something like this is going to put your pH balance a little bit up. Like your ideal pH balance is between, like, it's like a 5.5. So you want to use that toner to put that pH balance back in so your moisturizer can work properly. If you don't properly tone the skin, your moisturizer is going to have to do a little bit of hard, you know, it's going to have to work a little harder. So right now I'm using Moor Peter Thomas Roth. Peter Thomas Roth. This is a 10% glycolic toner. I don't use any cotton rounds when I'm using toners or essences or anything like that, only because I like skin to skin, and this stuff, you know, costs a little money. So, yeah, it's a little tingly. Whoo-cha! Whoo, it's tingly. But that glycolic is lightly exfoliating. That's where all that radiance comes in. Women talk to me all the time about the glow. This is where the glow is going to come from. Your acids, you know, and glycolic acid, don't get me wrong. It's not like somebody was sitting in the lab and just making up, you know, some glycolic. Glycolic comes right from sugar. So it's your good girlfriend. Now I'm going to go over with my essence. This is a Tatcha essence. Now your essence and your toner, two different things. Your essence is going to be, your toner is going to balance you, and your essence is going to be more of a treatment. So anything you put on top of an essence, the essence is going to just pull it all the way in and just make it work that much better. All right. So I'm going to press this in like so. All right. Oh boy. All right. So you have that. Now, we're going to go with our Retinoid serum. So your Retinoid is going to be great to use at night. A Retinoid is going to be a gentle form of retinol. So, this is going to help with the texture and firming of the skin. You just want to press that in as well. Love on that skin. Push that chin line up. Get that neck, because all that ages, okay? All that ages. All right. Then we're going to use some eye cream. I'm going to use a little bit of hyaluronic eye cream from Badescu. And this is going to go right in that orbital area. Tap, tap, tap. Using your ring finger is going to give you the least amount of pressure in that sensitive area. So you want to make sure you're tapping that in. Alright. Day and night, you want to make sure you're using the eye cream. Your eye cream is going to be the first place to show signs of aging, and it's nobody's business. Okay. So now I'm going to follow with, this is a peptide cream. Think of your peptides. Your peptides are super important. Now you hear me talk about your skincare as prepping a cake pan before you bake the cake. This is the cake pan. Your peptide is the cake pan. Your peptides are going to support the whole situation. The cake, the whole thing. So it's going to support your skin, your skincare, and your makeup. It's going to support everything. Alright? And that's your nighttime skincare. Guys, please like, subscribe, join. Tell me what you want to see. And I hope to hear from you soon. Again, as your girl Kisei, I'm here for Artistic Behavior LLC, and I appreciate you joining me. You guys have a great night. Peace out.